Hi. So I'm both on YouTube and Twitch. Okay, this is it. YouTube should pop up soon. Okay. So I could set up the title. Let's see how I do this. YouTube. Okay, let's see. Okay. Let's see how the stream goes. I'm trying to see my view count. Swipe. I'm not sure what I'm doing. I don't know. Well, I'm live, I guess. At least I know I'm on Twitch. I didn't see it pop up for YouTube, so I'm not 100% sure if I'm live on there. Anyway, watching TV, be Scooby Dooby. Also, I subscribe to Prism Live for the live content. So it seems a little different than I usually do. I was trying to edit something. Here we go. I gotta edit this on here. Okay. First off, oops, come on. It used to do, well, so I guess when I live stream, straight to, YouTube, YouTuber stream. Watch. And chat. There we go. Mission has been changed. Okay, so YouTube now shows that it was a watch and chat stream. My morning copy. Sometimes. So, the stream is going to be 4 to 6. Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, I'm thinking about doing it, 4 to 7. Just so I have, time to in between to do some work and stuff. Because I'm, like, really cramping a lot of content into, I'm putting a lot of stuff into a small time frame. Because I got it. Also, starting at 6, I have to start working on scripts for YouTube. So there's that. And then later on, I gotta start recording the videos and editing them. I woke up super early today. I've been trying to go to bed early by 8:30, just so I could wake up at 4 a.m. for my YouTuber streams. And I just recently started. Yesterday, I signed up for Prism Live, so the streams are going to be. I'm hoping I'm going to try and do them daily. Just to have a daily stream up, and that's my goal But that may not fully go through. I don't know, due to like unknown factors. But then I started thinking about it. I was like, okay, I might have to do them at like 4 a.m. like Monday every day at 4 a.m. I don't know. Because like Saturdays, I never know what's gonna happen on a Saturday. Like what's gonna happen exactly. Because sometimes I end up having to leave early in the morning to do grocery shopping. So I never like planning it. I try to plan ahead of time, but I can't really have a straight schedule. So I'm gonna try between 4 and 7 to actually have like VTuber stream. Uh, which I think this week, the reason why I'm doing like Monday and Tuesdays 4 to 6 is because at 6 a.m. Not only do I have to work on scripts, but also I have to start between 6 and 8. I got to work on scripts, but also I have a day program I go to Monday and Tuesdays now. It used to be just on Tuesdays, but I have a member who's like, "Oh, you really should be going there more than just once a week." I was like, "Fine." So now I'm waking up. I don't know. Luckily, they're better than my old day program. Both day programs had their pros and cons. The old day program ended up getting shut down because of budget cuts, and yeah, I mean it was pretty awful. But like one of the benefits of my old day program was that now I stayed there until probably 12 p.m. I like how I'm doing a stream right now. It was really hard to do streams. It was really hard to do streams at the time because I was really like just doing so much. Like so, like the old day program ended in November of 2025, and from like November 2024 to September, maybe August. I think it was August 2025. They had this job program thing. I worked on their scripts, which basically was what I was doing for my YouTube videos, but I was actually getting paid for it, which was really nice. So the problem was the way it first started. I had to stay there until almost 2 p.m. like every single day. Just to, it started off that it started at like I think when I first started it was like it started at 11 a.m. I was home by 12, maybe 12:30 at the latest. Then they moved the schedule around. It was just scheduling nightmare because it interfered with my YouTube. I mean, I like the money. I'm making like over $100 a month. It was a lot of money. It was just like a little bit of money that I put towards my YouTube videos. And that's actually how I was able to get like a lot of the equipment that my channel needed. And it was honestly really good. Really good. I really enjoyed it. then they made it to the point where you needed to have like an employee monitoring it, like because apparently the notes they had on us just had us listed as they're doing blah blah blah, but not what exactly we were doing there. And I never understood why they had this. And then the editor, the guy that edited all the videos, I mean, he did all the editing. They had like one editor for all the videos. They had him working on like multiple videos projects at a time. And he admitted to me there was this one guy we used to have that was a member of the day program, and he would literally be logged into work, and he was straight up playing video games while he's supposed to be working. Like, you might as well be streaming, bro. If you're gonna play video games, you might as well be streaming. And like, he's just like the easy life it used to have, I guess. And he really told me, like, the editor told me this, that he was really just playing video games when he's supposed to be working. And I was like, wow, that's not even working. And he's getting like, I don't remember how many hours it was, because like we got paid minimum wage per hour. So like if he worked an hour, he got like over $10 for playing video games. Yeah, I mean, it was really good. The only real problem is that YouTube videos take so much time for me to work on. Now, that's the old day program. I liked how they actually got paid, Now, but like later on in the year of 2025, like because I needed a staff member with me, sometimes when they had like this thing where they would have like, oh, you can't work because we have understaffed. Like, a lot of appointment spaces were understaffed. They was understaffed. It was, So, I mean, I think the last 2 months between September and before October was when I found out they were closing down. And so September, I think it was August and September, whatever. Yeah, I was really making like $14.70 every 2 weeks, like 1 hour of work every 2 weeks. And then at the time before I started thinking of extra shifts. So I think one of my checks I got for like 2 weeks, this is before they started to get understaffed, was like $100. Not a lot, but if I kept it, it was like almost $100. It would have been a lot more, but I forgot to clock in some time I worked. So, but they wouldn't do it because staff had to like verify that you actually worked, that you weren't just fibbing, because you could really just fake it, but to make it so that it was actually legit, you actually had to have a staff member on your time card, like state that they put their initials and state that this was legit, that you actually worked. And then it was probably, and at the time I was like, okay, I'm not working, I'm leaving early because I got to work on videos. And that's how it was. In probably November, I started cutting back on what I was spending for the channel. Because I had some help from family to get like I have my DirecTV stream, which I have someone help me with that. And then I started like going online and like trying to find online side hustles. So yeah, like online side hustles to work on. Which right now I'm testing out a new app. I found it on Android, and I'm like, I use Android and iPhone, and I think like on iPhone, I'm literally So I use this thing called, I think it's called a DB something. It's like a Bitcoin wallet. I found these free apps that let you earn Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. So I have like that linked up to there, which actually like just recently cashed out. This is another thing I'm gonna do when I'm working on script. I'm gonna work on my, because I just use the free stuff. So like I'm not gonna make like big bucks unless you actually spend money on like RAM power and stuff. That's how they really get you, and you may not make your money back. It's a highly risky. But then when you just watch ads, your Bitcoin will like level up some. A couple of days, I think I cashed out. Now I'm gonna be honest. If it wasn't for the fact that one of the Bitcoin earners I used had a withdrawal, not just a withdrawal limit. I reached the minimum withdrawal, but there's a percentage they take off for doing lightning transfer. So there's like I think based on what I saw my wallet, I really made like 2 cents. It would have been a lot more if it wasn't for the transaction fee. That particular one had a transaction fee. And I believe like now the way this wallet works, it's like a lightning transfer. They use basically lightning transfers. But one thing that they do is like so like you don't buy Bitcoin on the app. You don't buy Bitcoin at all. It's basically an earning app. Like typically you can earn points through their app itself. Like you watch ads, you can get 5 sats. With sats, hardly anything really. It depends on how much it's worth. Like right now, I have like 15 cents worth of sats, and I can't remember what it's called. It's like SBD. I don't remember what they call the app. It's sort of like a Z, I think. It's like ZBD or something like that. But yeah. And then this new earner, I found this app. I don't know if it's legit. Minimum cash out is like $5, and I earn every ad I watch. I earn like 1 cent. It's sort of like Benjamin. I used to use Benjamin all the time. Oh, I used to love that app. That's like back when I was doing my all day program. I really used to use this thing where I would get like, I used to use Benjamin almost daily. I mean my daily. I mean I really just watched ads on Benjamin, and I used to make $2 a day, and I mean I really would cash out. I used to cash out like twice a month, $50 a month, 50 bucks a month in DoorDash gift cards. Really, Benjamin paid for my DoorDash eating, but I mean, so I'm hoping it's legit. Like this will give me it's cash out to PayPal, so hope it's legit because I could really use a little extra money. My main goal is so I have like donation set up, so like And you know what? I've honestly seen how the way YouTube is like running nowadays. And I'm gonna be honest, I see a lot of these content creators who are like, "Oh, my channel's been demonetized." I'm like, and they talk about, oh, we recapitulate TV shows, and I'm like, the AI is like targeting their channels or something. I don't know. But you know what's weird? I've seen like a bunch of YouTube videos on this topic. Like this one guy was complaining that his videos got demonetized, and honestly, and I want to say this: when I do my videos on YouTube, I never put animated clips or TV show clips in my videos due to copyright. And like I've seen a lot of YouTubers that will post their videos with these copyright. And I'm being honest, I look at a lot of these YouTubers. I'm like, copyright on YouTube constantly changes. I wouldn't put that stuff in my videos. And they can claim all this fair use all they want, but that content is legally belongs to the rightful holders. And like when I watch TV and I start doing this like chat streaming, okay, and I'm like, I've seen people on Twitch, same thing. They post like I mean I've seen this one YouTuber who streams on Twitch. I'm not gonna say who it is. I don't remember who it is exactly, but and I try to tell people like this one. I think I said it on a video, but people are like, "Oh, you're comment blowing." Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, I'm gonna say the sad truth, and this is what people don't need to realize: YouTube is becoming a place where you screw up one time, because like their AI is now being trained to detect your IP address, and if you got blocked before, they'll make it sure that. That's what I've heard on YouTube. I was like, whoa, you don't want to mess up now anymore. And I mean, I've seen the people that post these animation clips. I don't recommend it. I highly. I mean, it makes the video like seem like, oh, this is really cool. But if you look at how, I mean, I think honestly, I think this one guy lost his whole channel because he got in trouble. He got legal trouble with Paramount because he had Halo content on his channel. You know what the main problem is? It's not the fact that you had Halo content. You know the problem is it's not if you had to use still images and then instead of full on clips, it would be a legal problem. See, that's what I'm saying now. YouTubers need to stop putting these animation and TV show clips in their videos. Because all of you people, it may not happen right away, but eventually your guys are gonna lose all your channels. I'm telling you, that's what YouTube is getting rid of this whole fair use stuff, because I think honestly YouTube is sick and tired of people uploading these videos like that. Because honestly, I think they're getting in legal trouble because they have to be the ones to say, oh, we have to be demonetized or like cut off. And when someone gets demonetized on a video, it could be the fact that you used copyrighted material. But here's the thing is, it's not true because nowadays you can't use copyrighted material in your videos. Because the copyright belongs to someone else, and you usually had this gray area where it was fair use. Yeah, well, don't do it because there's no such thing as fair use. And that's what I honestly believe about YouTube. Is that people believe strongly in this thing called fair use, when honestly there is no such thing as fair use on YouTube. We're getting into the point where the videos that you make, they're looking at original videos, not. But that's honestly my own opinion on the subject matter. But you say what you want to say, but I try to avoid copyrighted material just so that I don't have to deal with YouTube or Twitch. Oh, yeah, and I never got on the subject of talking about my new day program. Okay. So, yeah, my new day program, I go there, I was going there once a week. And, honestly, it was okay. I would work on videos. So now what I'm setting up now is I'm going to work on scripts between 6 and 8. Monday and Tuesdays, and then I go there the ride arrives at around like maybe 7:30. Then between 8 and 9, I'll do the day program. Then I leave. That's what I'm talking about. So the downside about this, there's no earnings. There's no like where I make scripts to work on. They don't have that there. But the problem with the old day program was, so they set up, the old day program had set up this thing where you had to literally stay until 1:30 p.m. 1:30 p.m. Like, seriously, oh my gosh. It was awful. It was honestly awful. But, like, I would text my mom, like, she was in charge of my rides, and I was like, I told her what's going on. I was like, call my ride in because I'm not staying. I told her, I should have shit in her face. I'm like, I am not staying until 1:30 p.m. And they refused. Here's the thing that was so bad about it: they refused to let anybody leave unless they had an appointment. Yeah, seriously, no one was allowed to leave. Like, people just stayed there. And but that's people still left. They would leave after lunch. So the guy in charge of the whole freaking day program was like, you know what? We're gonna move lunch. So lunch used to be at 12 p.m. Okay? Now I'm moving to lunch, and you're not gonna dismiss our rides until 1:30. So I'm like, yeah, seriously. Lunch was like 12 to 12:30. Some people ate a little later than that, but 12:30 we could dismiss our rides. Okay, that's how we couldn't leave until like 12 if we were to leave, but we couldn't leave before lunch. Okay. So that's the problem was. You had to stay until 1:30. They wouldn't dispatch your rides unless you dispatched it yourself or it was like an emergency. So it used to be like you leave whenever you wanted to leave. But I think they started having money problems. Like, I had a friend there, and like honestly, I think they had money problems. I think the whole it got shut down due to budget cuts was straight up true. I don't think it was a budget cut. I think there was already issues with the budget to begin with. because like they wanted to show it to the like because it was through my insurance, my day program. So once I get once I hit like so many thousands of dollars, I won't be going there anymore. And that's why I'm streaming. That's why I'm making so much content because I mean I like it, but I mean honestly the only reason I even go is to touch grass. Internet thing, yeah. Because like honestly, if I'm not at that day program, or in my case, if I go to like a local church or something, I'm online 24/7. Seriously, I'm like seriously online so much. Whether it be like streaming a show, not always work on videos, but I'm never offline. I'm offline like maybe now it's twice a week. Sometimes if I go to actually physically go to church, then it's like I actually touch grass somewhat. I'm still connected to the internet, but it's not as rampant. Like I mean, I really work on like multiple things at one time. Like when I edit my videos, I regularly watch TV. I'll watch like Big Bang Theory, Friends, or whatever. And I have like my iPad, and I'll have like what I'm doing right now, watching TV. Like I'll have like 3 devices, which I'm doing right now, 3 devices connected to the internet. And sometimes I'll be reading comic books, which I'm working on more comic book reviews for YouTube. And it's like I'm never I never have time to be offline. Like, I'll be honest, I mean, Mr. Beast takes breaks, but I'm just saying, like, I'm hardly ever offline. I mean, I get offline a couple times a week for a few hours. Because, like, when I go to the day program, you're not allowed to use your phone unless it's, like, outside of, like, groups. I just go there for a straight-up group, and then I touch grass, and then I leave. That's why I go to either 8 and 9. I go to like the first morning program because I gotta be home by 9:50 to start working on videos. Because first I work on scripts between 6 and 8. That's what I'm trying to do. Because I got like I think I have like 6 comic books I'm working on scripts for. And then I got that going. And then I have 2 cartoon TV shows I have to recap. And what I do is I'll multitask the scripts just to get them completely done. I'll watch like a TV show, work on that script, and read a comic book at the same time. I'll use multiple devices, like I said, multiple devices. And another thing I have to do is I have to work on online earnings. Because right now, YouTube, Twitch don't pay to keep this channel running. And now I have a newcomer. I think really one thing I started doing was to like lessen the impact of my channel. I think like I use DirecTV Stream. I use that when I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube, and then I'll watch other stuff if I'm watching other stuff. But one thing I started doing was really cutting back on expenses. Like when I buy I try my hardest to cut back when I can. I think my entire channel, Twitch and YouTube, is running on, let's see, I'd have to use my calculator. I have a calculator on my iPad. Let me see. So, let's see. Like my entire channel, I think, is like over $203. Like it's not. It's like that's my channel like expenses right now. Like you wouldn't think it'd be a lot more, but I make serious cutbacks where I can. Let's see. Like one cutback I do, which okay, like tomorrow night I'm watching put fish put that new movie. There's a movie coming out called like Puff Fish or something like, or Poo Fish. I don't remember what it's called exactly, but I'm gonna watch that for a video, and I mean it. My entire video, like that, the budget for that video. And I'm going with a family member, so we're getting 2 tickets. Plus, we're gonna get refills on drinks. And since we're going at night, we'll have to do dinner, but I don't know what we're gonna do for dinner. I'm thinking cheapest as possible. Here's why. Okay, so because we're going at night, we're gonna need. So like I think the budget for is like Tuesdays, Mondays and Tuesdays. We have a rewards member there. So so really, I think it costs like $5 for a ticket. So that's $10 for tickets, 50% off what it typically costs us. Like depending on what time because like, it's all day $5, but she works during the day, so we don't have time to go to the movies. So she's off. So depending on how many movies, like maybe 2 movies, 2 movies a month. Like for instance, I'm not sure how. So like I think the first Saturday of April, I'm going to go see the Super Mario Brothers, the Super Mario Galaxy movie. That's why because they're having a special premiere. They're having a special premiere for the movie. And so like a typical month, my budget is like, I make more content than like what I produce more content than what I spend on, and I'm trying to cut back like as much as possible. That's kind of how I'm kind of penny pincher somewhat. Yeah, and I think honestly with the subscription to the VTuber stuff, that's so I think since I'm gonna try to do this 7 days a week. Okay, let's see, 80. So essentially, each day it's about 21, give or take 21 cents. So 21. So 3-day period. So that's about 6.30 ish, because it's like an $8 subscription. So plus 203. So like the monthly budget is about $209.30 ish. Like give or take, a few like minuscule numbers. Because $8 does not equal to 12 months. Doesn't go into 12 months, so like yeah. But I make cutbacks where I can. And that's basically how I've been running my channel now. And I'm wondering, like, and I mean, once I have like subscriptions going through, like Patreon and whatnot, I mean, that's another thing I talked about. I think I talked about a video, like, there was this meditation channel I was listening to, and like, I think they had subliminals. I was using it, and like, there had this one video I was listening to, and it was, what was it? It was Patreon subliminal, like donations from Patreon. I was like, that's pretty cool. She's the only one that had this video. So I was like listening to it all the time because I was like, I believe strongly for Patreon, donations. All of a sudden, the unthinkable happens. She deleted her whole channel. Actually, she didn't delete her channel. She kept her channel up, but she deleted all her videos. And then she charged. Then she goes, I moved all my content to Patreon. And I was like, oh, okay. I thought, I wanted to see how much she was charging. I thought, oh, she probably charged like $5, cheaper than me. Now, my base monthly subscription, I think I have like one that's like $5, but that's for Twitch, really. But anyway, so it's like Twitch supporting whatever. It's like my base money is like $8, which I in my personal view, I'm just trying to make a little extra money. But my own opinion is like that's a lot of money. And I thought until I saw, because I saw people that had like $5. I was like, maybe I should do $8. But I was like, I don't know. I was like, really, I don't know, until I saw this one channel's Patreon, and it's like it would cost me almost $20 to subscribe to her, like almost $20 a month. Not that she charges $20 a month, but she charges $11.11 a month, which, depending on where you subscribe from, first you have to pay tax twice. First off, you have to pay the Apple tax, which sucks. It's like 30%. Fee. It's a 30% fee, which quadruples because you have to pay. You're basically paying Apple, and you're paying. That's why when I hear about Apple's subscription fee, I'm like, if you want to subscribe to me to Patreon, don't go through Apple. And like Apple just interferes with people making money, and it's like they're greedy as hell. Can they for the subscription like that? Because they're like, oh, you're subscribing to something, crap. We're crap people that want you to pay extra. I'm like, they're supporting a content creator. It's like a donation, even though it's a subscription. I'm like, they suck. Like Apple actually sucks at that. I'm like, some people can't afford Apple's tax on Patreon. I know for me, I'm like $11 a month. Like that was absolutely just insane. Like what's insane about it? I mean, I've been thinking about cutting my I'm not cutting my subscription. Well, that's like $8. If you want cheaper, I have like one that's basically $5.99 a month for like Twitch. I'm trying, but anyway, I was like, seriously, like she charged like $11, and I was like, first off, really, the Apple have to pay twice for that, and I'm like, and not just the fact that it's $11.11. You could basically get Disney Plus, not Hulu, but Disney Plus for cheaper than that, like with ads. But I'm like, you think about how insane that is. No, I'm joking. No, actually, you could get Disney Plus Hulu for cheaper than what she's charging. And like, $11.11. Like, she's like, oh, I'm cheaper than Disney Plus. You pay $12 for that. I'm like, she didn't say that, but I'm like, that's what she's basically implying there by charging like $11.11. But if you put in the 30% Apple tax plus the government tax on sex on sellable goods, you are literally paying like almost $20 for her subscription. Like, I just think, just how insane that is. You're really paying this woman almost $20 a month. Some of it doesn't go to her; it goes to the government and like Apple. But it's like people don't think. I think honestly, I don't know how much my subscription costs. Mine's like $8 a month, I think. I'm gonna look that up. I think mine's kind of expensive too. Let's see, $8. So it's $8 plus $8 plus 30%. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, mine with the Apple tax, just the Apple tax, because that's if you use Apple, it's like $13. That's only because of the Apple tax. Like, that's why I don't recommend people. But people that already have Apple products, I'm like, go on the web page and like pay for it. Like, it's not through Apple products, because like honestly, Apple charges like $5.60 extra dollars just because they're using their products, which is honestly stupid as heck. I think my cheapest plan is like 5.99. So it's like 9 with Apple tax minus the government tax. This, I think it's like it is actually like the government, or I think it's like your state taxes. Depends on if you use state taxes, I guess. But it's like 4, 9. So it's about $10, a little over $10 for the basic, with the Twitch one. So the Twitch one is like basically like $10 with Apple tax. Okay, it's so expensive, but like I'm trying to keep it like the subscription as well as possible, where I still make some money. Because also, there's another thing about the tax, like, is that the fact that, first off, the money that you donate to Patreon, like, they take a 30% cut. Basically, the same thing that YouTube does too. No, actually, it's supposed to be 15%. But I have a special thing on my Patreon where I have merch. So I have like one subscription. It's like really, really expensive. I think really expensive. Like, it's $50 a month, but you get like 4 merch items, like delivered every 3 months. One item every 3 months. So out of 12 months, what you subscribe to it for, you get a total of 4 items. One of them is a mug. I did the items a long time ago, and no one's subscribed to that yet. And I mean, it's expensive. And with like YouTube's whole, not YouTube, I mean the 30% tax from Apple makes it even more expensive. And it's like, wow, that's expensive. But yeah, like the Apple tax on it, like, really charges it up to like expensive. Because like it's 30% take that you have to pay extra on. I'm just saying I think it's a little expensive. Which is why like I do like all these online earnings to help stabilize the channel. I'm hoping this new app pays out. I mean, minimum cash out's like $5. But if I do like, it takes about like so far today I made 25 cents worth of points. And minimum cash out is like 5,000 points. So like you get every ad that goes, every section that goes through, I get, well, actually I have 26 cents. I just got, it's been about like about an hour of pure work. And like I always find like other ways to make extra income. Because I'm like, honestly, like I get it that people aren't subscribing and supporting. It's not the fact that I don't make good content. It's the fact that it's expensive to help support these channels. So I'm starting to do online earnings while I'm doing Twitch streams like this, Twitch and YouTube streams. But I mean, and basically when I'm not working on videos, I'm basically doing online earnings. But I don't think I ever talked about this, but I'm actually on disability insurance. That's why I go to a day program and stuff. But I've never officially talked about that. But because sorry, my glasses were all like messed up. I wear glasses, yes. They're on top of my head right now. These are actually my glasses. But I mean, Mama has a plan. And I talked about so many things for an hour almost. We've got 1 hour, 1 more hour to go. Let's see. It's going to 5 my time, so let's see. Super Kitties. Let's see what else is on. I'll probably watch some TV shows on my on an app. And that's basically what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get extra money. So basically, when I'm doing Twitch streams and stuff, Twitch stream and a YouTube stream, I'm talking about this like this. Which I mean, I'm trying to make extra money so I have like money that I can actually use. And then I have like, I have a little extra money on my DoorDash gift card. I was talking about my Bitcoin wallet and stuff, but I think I might cash out for a DoorDash gift card so I can buy more DoorDash. The clown makeup that they found. So, now Scooby-Doo is ending. And that's his funniest scene ever in Scooby-Doo. Where Fred says, that's right, is Red Herring's like, are you gonna blame me? And Fred's like, yeah, it had to be Red Herring. And Red Herring is like really standing right in front of you, like how stupid you gotta be to blame him when he's right in front of you, not in the clown makeup. That's super funny. I don't know if I watch Friends or Big Bang Theory. Or maybe I might watch Scooby. I'm not sure yet. So I got some new shorts coming out where I reviewed more comic books. And tomorrow I mean today I'm gonna be really busy. Online earnings and the fact that I'm making like multiple projects. So I gotta watch 5 episodes of One Piece. 5 episodes of One Piece. I want to try and recap the newest episode of Pokemon from Japan. Let's see. Probably the newest episode of Case Closed, or AKA Detective Conan. Let's see. I want to try to get those done this week. Plus, I have tons of new episodes. I'm trying to recap anime, cartoons, and while still doing a short stream. And going to a day program for like an hour, which I leave at 7:30, so I get an hour, almost 2 hours because it takes like 20 minutes to get there. 20 minutes back. So, I mean, I think by the time I get home, it's like 10:50. Well, not 10:50, 9:50. So then I gotta start recording videos. Anyway, one thing is I call this a working lunch. I'll edit my videos right as I'm eating lunch. Like, I have lunch around 10:30 maybe. 10:30, not 10, it depends on how long the videos take, but around 10:30, 11 a.m. And, because I've been doing my breakfast at, at 6, then 7, 8, 9, 10, then 3 hours, because I'm gonna do my steps. My goal is 12, I haven't even started my steps yet, because I'm doing VTuber streams. So I'm seriously multitasking at 6. I gotta do steps, work on scripts, and online earnings, all in the course of 2 hours. So I got a lot of work to do. I got 30. I made 30 cents so far today. I'm gonna try and hit $5 today. Cash out, see if it's actually legit. If it's legit, I'm gonna make more than that a day. And I think it typically takes about maybe an hour to make $1. So every 15 hours I work on this app equals to like $15 a day, which Okay, now that Pumpkin Scooby-Doo's over, let's see. Gonna go to my app. Let's see. I don't know what I want to watch. Let's see. Okay, I got an hour left, so I gotta pick something good. New Scooby-Doo movie, new Scooby-Doo mysteries, or Scooby-Doo and... Let's see what else we have Scooby related. Scooby-Doo. Got some movies. Let's see. Probably Scooby-Doo, maybe. I can watch that on Tubi. So let's see. I think I'll watch Be Cool Scooby-Doo. Season 1. Good episode. I got. Let's see. Oh, another thing I have to do. I also have to. Today is Monday, so that means clean the bathroom today. I used to do it early in the morning, but I'm like, I got so much stuff I gotta cram in. We'll see how far I get. I might, because I have like an hour, maybe an hour and 20 minutes max before my ride shows up at like 7:30. So I don't have like a whole lot of time. I gotta be like time crunching. I'm basically time crunching at this point. I'm gonna make a quick breakfast, and then and I gotta do this twice a week. I'm gonna sit here for an hour. My tushy. This seat is so uncomfortable. $1.32 so far. Ads in between. Fred's legs are so thin, and this is Be Cool Scooby-Doo, and like Daphne is like super weird in this new series, and like the only one that are similar is probably like Shaggy also has like these really like toothpick legs. Like all the male characters have like these toothpick legs. Like, it's super weird. They really have, like, these super weird leg things. I'm not sure why Fred has toothpick legs. So I'm just gonna watch like 2 episodes of this show, and then I might end the stream a little early, other than 2 p.m. like 6 a.m. because we'll see, because this show runs for 22, so we'll end the stream 20, 40 at 5:47. I'll end the stream then. Just because this episode is like, I wouldn't be able to start a new episode, and I want to probably hop on Cartoon Network at 6 to start. I'm gonna work on watching that while I do steps, work on all my learnings. So far, I made $1.34, but 34 cents today. And if this is legit, this is like gonna really. I think one big, Kingston material. Elias Kingston. So for 35 cents, I'm gonna try and. I think I stopped earning a little bit, but I'm trying my hardest to get back to earnings. All about tactics. And Bowman's got an interview. Tactics. He's just like hiding in like a bush. Fred, listen to me. 7 college, Mr. So second. Don't blow this for me, okay? What is it? Ning Longfellow? Who are you? I'm Bubba Dinkley. I have an interview scheduled with you. You're too busy. Mean? No, come in. It's this ghost thing. It's going off the people left and right. There's a standard slip. Children are our future. He's all like, it's only imagination that makes sense. I'm like, yeah, the original owner of the school, like, oh, there's Scooby and Shaggy. They ripped up the portrait. Moving to the school right now. That said, if you say it's true, it might have a chance for you yet. After all, ghost problems. Then do it. Solve me this mystery. Being Longfellow, you mess up, you give any chance of being accepted in this best college in the planet. No, one of this for me wasn't clear. You're not ruin it for me from this point on. This is what we do. Solve mysteries. Find that ghost. He's all like, we my university. I'm gonna take sides here. His side. Uh-oh. They're all running away. Oh boy. Did you see that? He poofed out of the tower. It really poofed in front of us. I hate poofing. Can't run away. But the poofing. That was us and them as we're coming back. Popular fun, Mr. Fun. Another one doing the math here. Yes. No, you don't need any. And crossbows. Okay, Velma, what have we learned? And then she's explaining what's going on. Death trap of higher education. I mean, attacked and further educated. Like one of us would like to solve the mystery, and Daphne and the puppet's like, "Oh yeah, I shall live." Okay, I gotta get stuff done, and I gotta use the restroom. And I don't want to end. I want to end the stream here instead. And I want to say, everyone, thanks so much for everyone who came today. I gotta get some stuff done, work on videos and stuff. So an hour streaming, I think that's pretty darn good. I was trying to shoot for 2 hours, but it's not gonna work out. Have a great rest of your day. Bye for now. Bye.